Bully Block Boxing. In boxing, they got a saying, somebody's got to be the bully. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, consider donating to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that reminder bell so you can get all of our latest videos and shorts. Check this out. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're about to get into it. About to get it cracking. What's good, what's good, what's good? I'm just a guy that likes to talk about boxing. Let's talk about some boxing. So, David Benavidez, a one-dimensional fighter, a brawler. That's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? A puncher. That's it. He's got no skill. He's got no footwork. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to box. He's got no amateur pedigree. And Caleb Plant is going to box circles around him. Give him a boxing lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's what's being said. So, we're going to address this today. Can David Benavidez box? Can he box? You know what I'm saying? Is he not just a one-dimensional fighter? Well, let's check into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put some videos on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put some clips. And we're going to talk about how David Benavidez fights. You know what I'm saying? Speed, power, accuracy, cutting off the ring. You know what I'm saying? Setting you up with shots, combination punching. The guy is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Saying that David Benavidez can't box is like saying Mike Tyson couldn't box. You know what I'm saying? Just because Tyson was going in there and killing everybody and knocking everybody out, you know what I'm saying, and knocking everybody's heads off didn't mean he couldn't box. He could box, you know what I'm saying? That's what people don't know about a lot of these punchers and a lot of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these elite fighters that are knockout artists, you know what I'm saying? They can box also, you know what I'm saying? They just don't need to. Just like Ryan Garcia. Ryan's saying he can box. He just don't need to because he's knocking everybody out. But we're going to see if he can box because he's going to have to box in this tank fight. You know what I'm saying? So the reason I'm making the video is because everybody's saying Benavidez is one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez is a brawler. Benavidez can't box. You know what I'm saying? All he knows how to do is brawl. You got Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the clip up. You got Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he don't have levels to his game. You know what I'm saying? He's only got one dimension. You know what I'm saying? He's a one-dimensional fighter, no levels to his game. But of course Jamel's gonna say that because you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants Jamel to fight David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's been calling for that fight. Even David been calling for the fight, but Jamel keeps ignoring it and saying he's not in my weight class and why would I worry about fighting the guy? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no point to the fight and this and that and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We'll see, you know what I'm saying? Let's check out these videos, you know what I'm saying? Check out a couple of things and then, you know what I'm saying, we can go from there.
If you were to summarize David Benavidez's style into just a few words, it would definitely be exciting, vicious, just plain nasty. He is what you would call a calculated pressure fighter. Some boxers would use the movement to look for openings. Others, they'd wait for your mistakes to capitalize on. David uses his offense to create openings. A high-volume puncher who does not shy away from combinations. In his world title fight against Gabriel, he threw 863 punches according to CompuBox. Spence is considered a high-volume puncher, and he's only thrown between 600 to 700 punches in a fight. Keep in mind, Benavidez fights 3 weight classes above the welterweight division. Put it this way, David isn't coming into the fight just to fiddle around on his back foot to win a decision on points. He's coming to terrorize his opponents, making a fight every second of the 36 minutes. He's there to cause mayhem. His chaos will really have one questioning themselves. Do they really want to continue pursuing this career in violence? David isn't one to wait for openings. He creates openings with his offense. So if his double jabs gets his opponents to drop low and opens up, he will follow up with the right cross and the uppercut to pick them back up. David probes with the double jab as he tries to slip a right cross between the guard to the body. Although the right cross to the body didn't land, he notices that Angulo has a static guard. This means that Angulo is just shelling up with his guard with no movement behind it. The next sequence, David will keep Angulo's guard busy, probing with the left and a jab, and then go around the guard with the right hook. David has an array of weapons in his offensive stockpile. Here he shows that he can use feints to create other openings for his left hook. He is at his best when he's in rhythm and has you clinched up against the ropes. Here he will pawn out punches to get his opponents to move a certain way for him to land his power shots. Then when you're off balance and only concerned about slipping punches, David won't stop throwing until there's nothing left there for him. And once he's in rhythm, he doesn't stop. He doesn't give you any breathing room. He's there to take away any space possible and take away everything you have, just until you have nothing left. David isn't like the typical pressure fighter where they just throw every punch at 100%. David's rhythm is very off-speed. Think of a pitcher. If he keeps throwing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, eventually the hitter will be able to time him. So for instance, if he were to throw a 3-punch combination, he would throw his first 2 punches really fast just to sit on his 3rd punch to have more power. He has a very good flow to his fights. His decision-making are impacted by how his opponents react to his offense. There, he will conclude how to follow up with more offense.
It up, Alexis Angulo. At what point, if you're Pedro Diaz, do you start to think, okay, my fighter's taking too much punishment? But Benavidez using his full arsenal here tonight.
Here, Benavidez is probing with his jab before he's pushed back by Angulo's jab. As he's taken backwards, he quickly launches a jab even before he sets his back foot. This catches Angulo off guard and stops him dead in his tracks. David turns what was a defense into an offensive position.
There's a look at this combination.
David is very responsible with his range, making sure to never smother his punches and always giving himself enough space to get out when he's finished doing his work.
Jab, leads with the right, and there's that hands here. And of course, he then became a 2-time champion against.
Keep getting exchanges like that. It's going to be fun to watch. But Benavidez
on the ropes, trying to.
Get up there, get up there.
So that being said, David's training the hardest he's ever trained in his life. You know what I'm saying? He's got a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? You see, he's not just a one-dimensional fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a boxer. He's a puncher. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? That being said, shout out to everybody. I'm out.
Nobody but nobody is John Wick. I'm so happy you're feeling mad with upset yourself.
I thought I let myself in.
People keep asking if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I'm not afraid of John Wick. You should